Hey everyone, this is Jeremy Fromm with Mercury Security. Welcome to a special report of the Mercury Minute. At ISC West, I had the pleasure of talking with Mike Ciaccia of Motorola, and we discussed why Avigilon Unity and Alta was a great Mercury-based solution. Come take a listen. Hey Mike, good to see you.
Good to see you, Jeremy.
Thanks for joining an episode of the Mercury Minute here at ISC West. We're excited to have you, and thank you to Motorola for being a great partner always. I want to know, what does Motorola bring to the Mercury relationship that's important to customers?
Our expectation of what our product is going to be able to do with Mercury is give them an open, non-proprietary source of technology. It's going to allow them to keep their infrastructure, switch out at any given point to newer technology, use the advancements that Mercury has with the new MP series boards and the LP series boards to take over those EP controllers or migrate up to the future. Using OSDP multi-drop, using some of the new Mercury Unlock features that we're starting to code in some of our products, bringing Mercury into the cloud with our Alta platform is going to enable customers to be able to use between our both products, Unity and Alta, and scale and just choose Mercury as the open platform for what we need to do.
One of the things you said there, and this may be unknown to maybe the greater masses, is that the Alta platform now can support Mercury. How has that integration gone? Are you having success with that? What's the right play for a controller on the Alta side?
Yeah, so on the Alta side, we have our own proprietary controller which supports Wave to Unlock features. But for those customers that want to migrate to the cloud that already have infrastructure with HID readers and Mercury panels, we can put one of our core boards in front of it, support the MP and LP series and the red SIOs, bring them into the cloud, giving them the better features and functionality to use the cloud Alta product. But then on top of that, allow them to scale exponentially without having to switch platforms or switch to somebody else. So they like what Motorola and Avigilon offers with the Unity platform if they want to migrate in, no problem. And in that, we have a Mercury to Cloud program right now, which we give away 10 free door licenses and a core board every time you want to try to flip over to cloud product with us.
What would you tell customers that are running older platforms or older revisions of Mercury hardware?
Well, if a customer is running an SCP, I'd ask if they love working with a Lantronix module to get it on the network.
They probably love serial communication,
They love serial
right?
communication, especially when you try to find it,
baby.
especially when you try to find it on a laptop these days. But when you're running EP boards, they're 10 plus years old. They don't have the cybersecurity TLS encryption that customers expect today, nor can they do OSDP multi-drop or a bunch of other functionality that brought in there. You know, when we start talking about the parent company, you guys, the Assa Abloy and the Wi-Fi locks or the Apereo locks, you can't even support those on a green board. You need a red board to get to Mercury 2.0 firmware. So what I would tell the customers is, hey, look at your technology, look at your stack of what you have. Let's migrate those controllers to a newer technology, make your IT team happy, as well as give you more cybersecurity and more potential, especially what you guys are showing at the booth, where you guys are going to have the apps inside of some of those controllers. You're not able to do that in those old Mercury panels.
Yeah, that's right. The apps will only be on the MP series boards. I think that's going to change the environment completely. On the cyber side, when talking with customers, I'm seeing a big shift away from maybe your traditional security director who's ex-FBI or CIA or police officer, and IT is getting more involved. So for maybe a typical person, TLS means nothing, but an IT person, having TLS 1.1 means something, and they don't want that on their network.
Especially when you have all the cyber attacks happening and everything right now. And security is moving more into that IT realm. And as you have these IT folks look at it, they need something that's going to be robust, secure on their network that they don't have to think about, right? That's the beauty of Mercury. I never have to worry about it stop working, but if it's potential or prone to hacks, that's when I don't want to do it. So with the LP series and the MP series, going to Mercury 2.0 firmware and TLS 1.3, you're going to future-proof yourself away from that functionality or those cyber attacks. And make your IT folks happy, security will be happy, and then at the end of the day, it's just somebody getting through the door, right?
That's right.
And if somebody doesn't get through the door, they're going to be unhappy.
Yep. What do you want to tell the world about Motorola? What new cool thing are you launching here at ISC West?
So Motorola's got a ton of new stuff, right? From the rebranding of Pelco to the Avigilon Unity stuff to the Alta cloud aspect of it, with some of our stuff with Mailroom and Protect, some of the things we've done with Invisit, our new acquisition that we just announced on Monday. But ideally, it's what Motorola brings all the way through the ecosystem, right?
Yeah.
It goes from on-prem access and video to cloud access and video to Halo sensors to Sentry RS to Rave, which is panic buttons and panic functionality all the way out to body-worn cameras and radios, in-car functionality. So we have an ecosystem of all the product portfolios that security needs to have their entire infrastructure be set up and configured for success.
Yeah, gone are the days of 40 individual systems that are integrated together, right?
Yeah, the word PSIM comes to mind, and I think that what we have is we have a way to bring everything in together under one hood, under one company, under one umbrella that guarantees it will work and it'll function together for a long time.
And that's your Mercury Minute. Stay open and stay secure, my friends. See y'all next time.